Oh, it's been a while, huh? I tried to do this live from my phone. Doesn't seem to be working. Hello, welcome to the channel. Yeah, like I said, it's been a while. Every Saturday I've been meaning to make this update, and yeah, I keep forgetting. Basically, I go on walks and like, oh, I'm gonna do it then, and then it's just like, I forgot to do it then, but I'm doing it now. It's an update. So effectively, first season was complete. I had 2 more videos recorded, not edited. The footage is all still there. Trip to Gran Canaria and the ride to London. The last episode was the cycle to London. Yes. So yeah, I started editing the Gran Canaria trip, and life got in the way, and the date skipped basically. I missed my slated publishing date. I was like, you know what, that's it for the season. The plan I had before that, I mean, I was going to finish the season. Initially I had another couple of seasons laid out in that format. So very first plan had a very sort of solid, a very solid sort of idea for the next few years of what each episode and season was going to entail. So I was going to do it in seasons. There were going to be breaks around. This would have been a break around now anyway, just a month earlier, I suppose. And I changed the plan to sort of scrap the ideas that I had upcoming, and said, okay, the actual videos I'm putting out deserve to be in team channels, separate team channels. And like, I don't want to be internet famous. I don't need, well, it'd be great to make money out of this, but I'm not gearing towards doing that. I'm nowhere near professional enough to be able to do that. Don't have enough time to be doing that. It's a form of expression. I don't mind who ends up watching it, how many people, whatever. That's, it's not why I'm doing it. It's a hobby aspect, a productive hobby, creative hobby aspect, learning aspect to riding a motorcycle, riding a bike, losing weight, going camping, possibly cooking and eating. So yeah. For the hands gotten tired. For each of those threads, it just doesn't make sense to have them all in one channel. And for the last 2 months, I've been, with the little time I have, trying to figure out what's going to go where and when, what sort of frequency, is it doable at all, what sort of videos can be thrown out with minimal effort, and what will take a little bit of work. So that's what I've been doing. But like I said, every now and then. And and in deciding that, and with the passing of the publication date for the last episode, I was like, right, that's it. That's that season done. And any time now that I have will be dedicated towards getting up the new channels. I'll have, I think I'll start with the Honda Forza channel. So I'll take what I've got currently, I'll upload that on a new channel. I think the biggest sort of stumbling block at the moment is banners and names and all that sort of stuff, having to do any sort of mental work rather than just shove stuff up is the issue. That's kind of stopping me, the barrier, but I'll get there. Anyway, set them up. I can't remember the frequency, but that might be every 2 weeks. Get what I have up already, and then I can start taking rides and following up what I've got with those new rides. And I think like that sort of minimal editing, really just sort of lash them up. Like, I mean, that's one of the things when I started with the channel, and before the year before I ended up buying the bike, was watching people take rides, and I flipping love it. So obviously it's not for everyone. Kind of seems a little bit strange probably to a lot of people, but yeah, I'll get that sort of stuff up. Some kit reviews as things go on, but yeah, taking rides on the bike, you know, I don't know, every 2 weeks, pick a nice place to go to, nice scenery to look at. Plenty of places around here. If I ever get the chance, I want to take a 2 week. I mean, I've said I want to ride in Europe, but the sort of the first, I will. I think I will. Before Europe, get a ride to Ireland, and also, I mean, that's just a ride across Wales, pretty much like the cycle that I didn't record. Anyway, a ride around, 2 week ride around England. Well, actually Wales and Scotland. You know, I've got my full A1 license now, so head on the motorway to Bristol and just hug the coast all the way to Edinburgh, and all the way to Newcastle, and then head on the motorway back to Manchester from Newcastle. I think that would take 2 weeks. That's one question actually that I've got. Do I have a separate camping channel? Because like, you can go on cycle trips and camp, and what's the focus of the video? And the same with riding, same with walking. Wouldn't mind doing a walk and stuff. I'm on an 8-mile walk today. So yeah, I'm not sure. Have some videos, I mean, so say for instance 2 weeks on a motorbike and just not really show the camping side of things, and then have, or it not to be a focus. It's there obviously, but not what I'm focusing on. And then maybe do wild, just Irish people just call that camping, but wild camping on a separate channel. I mean, which will probably entail one or the other bikes, but just for that not to be the focus, or to split the experience into 2 separate video streams, record the cycle and record the camp and keep it separate. Who knows? That's another mental thing that needs ironing through. But yeah, that 2 week trip from Bristol to Newcastle, hugging the coast, don't know how doable it is. I'm sure it is. I'm sure if there's not a coast road, there's some road that'll keep you going in the right direction. And you know, camping in Scotland is not, they don't need that to call that wild camping, because that's just camping up there. Maybe Wales might be a little bit different, but I mean, if you're doing like, I don't know, 200 miles a day, you're probably going to clear Wales quite quickly. It'll be an adventure. See what happens. So yeah, then follow that up with the cycle one. Maybe take a bit more time putting the cycling, I mean, yeah, again, get all the cycling stuff together, push that out, and you know, each, like the existing videos gives me a bit of leeway for each one, but I'll focus on them one at a time, get one up and running before I move on to the next, and hopefully come by the summer, maybe, especially because I want to cycle on the continent during the summer for a few weeks, but hopefully by then have it all settled. The weight one, I think I'll do that third. Like I don't envisage that I will have the. I mean, okay, what is it? Like a half a year from my 43rd birthday, I think. And by then, in that time, I hope to have lost the final 2 stone and hit my goal. So that'll be a third channel that'll obviously be a limited channel. The existing episodes won't be released till much later, because basically I kind of need to have hit 13 stone and record a video about that final update before I pretty much have any of the others released, or if it looks like it's certain that I'm going to hit it by a certain date and have them out. But obviously that'll be very limited. I don't think I'll continue any sort of fitness thing with that. It'll just be a limited series doing that. I definitely have an episode for that in mind, because I hit 15 stone in August. I'm about to hit 15 stone again, a post-Christmas 15 stone again in like a month in April. Is that 3/4 of a year with no progress? So that's worth talking about. Look at this. No, do that slower. I mean, I think this is in my marble. This is my marble video. Anyway, yeah, that's 10 minutes, over 12 minutes. That's kind of what I'm thinking. A few more. Once I'm finished the weight one, and like that'll be, like I said, it's a limited series. That'll be that channel just done, sitting there, won't be added to, just exist. But I'll use the spare time for cooking, maybe, and eating. I've been experimenting, making videos with eating. I'm thinking like maybe rating, I don't know, finding 10 burger places and rating them all, 10 pizzas, 10 curries, 10 Chinese, that sort of stuff, rating them all. But I also got myself a new place recently, a new kitchen, and I want to start using it, cooking good food and sharing that. Yeah, okay, that's the plans, that's the update. Stay tuned. Hopefully over the next couple of months, I'll notify here or somewhere that the new channels are up. Provide links. Keep this spot. I will keep this spot up to date on new spots cropping up. That's that. Have a smashing day. Subscribe if you wanna find out what's happening in the future. Like I said, it'll be the motor channel, the bicycle channel, possibly a walking channel, the weight loss channel as a limited series, and then possibly cooking and possibly eating. We'll see what happens. Yeah, see you later.